so many things to get caught up in. Be it art to make, news to keep up on, people to please, or what have you. It's easy to be so intent on doing or wanting something that you can lose sight of why. But hey, that's life. No one can keep their head up all the time, and it's often only after these stints of weeks, months, or years keeping your head down that you're even set up to get that perspective. I think most everybody wants to be significant in some way, get their emotions out there, or find some other form of fulfillment. Speaking to music, it's often lauded as this ultra-personal artist-to-listener type deal, as if the song materialized straight from its maker's heart. And for good reason, but I think it's easy to get bummed out sometimes when you're the one working on it. Be it struggling for the right chords, finding the right words, or being irked by some bit of mixing or production, you can feel like that magic sense of transparency is being lost behind your shortcomings. I may just be projecting a little bit, but that sort of ensuing imposter syndrome can be really grating. In a sense, the music you make might not even feel real at first, but you know that's not true. Everyone struggled 20 minutes to find the right snare, or had a several-hour session that comes up empty. Those empty sessions, months, hell, even years of creative drought can't be as wasted as they seem though, when, like anything else, creativity has to be practiced, otherwise you wouldn't know what to do when inspiration hits. That being said, you definitely can get lost in that practice phase, caught between being flippant with whatever you make is not important, but also overworking and burning out in hopes of making something good. It's kind of a vicious cycle when ego gets involved and nothing can really get the care it deserves. I personally would love to always be working on something as long as the passion's there. It's totally not how it is, but that's how my brain would like it to be. And when you have that sort of never-ending to-do list that sprouts 2 new heads for every box ticked off, it's just not sustainable to keep it on 10 all the time. And that's fine. It's fine both ways. Be it a lot of inspiration, no motivation, a lot of motivation, no follow-through, or anything in between or outside, I think the overwhelming majority of people would have some gripe with how things could be better. All that being said, and there's not really much of a solution to give. Keep your head down, I guess. Sometimes that's just the best thing any of us can do. But when it comes time to actually share something, that's a whole nother ballgame. I mean, not for everybody, right? There are plenty of people who are fine posting damn near every song or piece of art they've ever made. Yeah, but for a lot of us, that sort of analysis paralysis when it comes to putting something out can be a real problem. There's a certain comfort in always keeping something a work in progress. Always having room to make changes, always saying it'll be better later, just to get lost on a hard drive when the next, more exciting project takes its place. I mean, I've spent like a year spinning my wheels when it comes to this exactly. I guess all I'm saying is to not let perfect be the enemy of good. Whether that's advice to you or just something I needed to hear is up in the air, but it's the thought that counts. At the end of the day, the only place where music, or any art, can become real, air quotes, is in the hands of the audience, those removed from its making. By not really noticing or caring about the endless frustrations behind the scenes, as some mic bleed between the drums, some janky drawing proportions, whatever. Ironically enough, it's by that outside perspective that art can become so meaningful and personal. I mean, when you have nothing other than what you're given, you can't get hung up on the what-ifs. And while it's a bit scary not having that objectivity about what you make while you make it, there's a certain comfort in knowing that if you come by it honestly, you'll hit a mark with someone, somewhere, whatever that may be.